yes, it's love. Some will say love at first sight. Some will say love at first bite.
Hi, I hope you have secured your spot for our YouTubers picnic that is happening on the 1st of April 2023. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Then this is the event for you. Come and listen to our guest speaker, Sims Right, and get tips on how to navigate this YouTube journey. See you there. Hello once again. You are more than welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. Thank you guys so much for all the love we are receiving on our channel. We are on a hashtag road to 2K subscribers. Ba-da-da-da. I'm not alone.
Yes, I'm with my babe, my paragon of human perfection. When she walks, she shakes the trees and the baboons fall down from the trees. She functions at the junction.
Oh, yes.
We are here today. I'm here today.
You know, people are saying they love vlogs, but with vlogs, they won't get to hear this type of intro, you know. Yeah, guys, so thank you so much, guys, for all the love. And if you are by any chance watching us for the very first time, kindly do consider subscribing and hit on that notification bell. My name is Queen Rami, and this is my king, Mr. LVM. It depends on how you want to call him, Mr. Mbula, Pastor Mbula. You know, I think some of you can see in the comment section, there are people who are saying, Mfundisi wami, and whatever. Yes, guys, that's us. Okay, so as you saw in the title of the video, why are you laughing, babe?
It's a very interesting topic.
It is a very interesting topic, and guys, is love alone enough? And this conversation is for people who are single, people who are married, people who are in committed relationships. I think we need to all engage in this matter and find out, is love alone enough? And of course, I had to bring my king in this conversation. I want to hear it from a man's point of view, because according to the Bible, men are the ones who are commanded to love. You know, it's not even a question whether you feel like loving your woman or not. You are commanded to love. So is love alone enough, my love?
I will say it's not just only love that makes relationships to prevail. Of course, from the beginning, that's the first ingredient, you know, from the inception of a relationship, you know. So, yes, it's love. Some will say love at first sight. Some will say love at first bite. Because love comes in different ways
Forms,
and shapes. So, yeah. So I would say on the inception of the relationship, love can be a feeling, but remember, sometimes you don't feel like. But now that's where the commitment comes in. You see. So the inception, yes, love, you know, the feeling, the goosebumps and everything, the skin of a chicken.
Banana pip. We call it banana pip.
You feel those butterflies. There's nothing wrong about that. But remember that you need to add on to this bone content of love now. That's where now you begin to understand that I love this person not because of, in spite of. Now that's where that comes in the commitment part of it.
I love that. You love this person not because of, in spite of what may occur. Yes. That's a beautiful thing. And I, for one, also, I'm in agreement with what you are saying, that love alone is not enough. I believe that when a person comes, they come as a package. You know, they come with their past, they come with values, they come with their character, they come with their beliefs, which is very important. I mean, there are so many people that you can go around. Let's say you are still single, you are not yet married. You meet somebody that you really, really like, and you feel like you can spend the rest of your life with this person. But it happens that this person does not share the same beliefs as you. So as a Christian, you cannot be unequally yoked, you know. And that is the part that I want to take, that no matter how much you can love someone, it can never be enough if there are certain attributes that do not connect with who you are. And the most important one has to be your belief. You know, how are you going to raise children? How are you going to make rules in your home if you guys don't believe in the same thing? You know, so love alone, those butterflies and everything, they are beautiful at the beginning, they are beautiful to start, but as time goes on, as we look at the longevity of being happily married and happily ever after until death do us part, we can conclude and say love alone is not enough. I mean, let's also look at the issues of values. How a person is, what they value, determines the growth of your relationship or your marriage with them, you know. Wanna touch more on that, my love?
The belief system, you know, the cultural dynamics, those are the dimensions that need to be explored, you know, because we need to find a common ground. Remember, a speaker said, a marriage is a collision of two histories coming together. Remember, we don't think the same, so that is why we need to have a common ground where we agree, you see, because there will be a lot of disagreement, there will be a lot of different views, you know, but there must be that common ground. If we can reach that common ground, that's very important. So, but another dimension is that we need to understand that love goes with sacrifice.
I like that.
I'm telling you, as a human being, everyone is for himself and God for us all. But that's where you need to deal with selfishness and become selfless. You know, you serve one another. So you see, so now you are adding some other components into this whole package. So it started with love, but to maintain it, there are other components that need to be added in order for the survival of this.
The maintenance of this love decision that you have made is what determines what you guys have. You know, you, like I said at the beginning, you can love and love a man, yellow bone, beard, whatever, but who they are and what they bring to the table, and I'm not even talking about material things, I'm talking about, I mean, if you are a woman of God, you can't go around and be with a man who parties every weekend. If you are, you understand, there are so many things that you have to take into consideration. Like I said in one of our videos in the previous times, when I was talking about me and my husband, I said I loved the fact that when he introduced himself to me, he made it clear on where he has been in his life. And that is one of the characters that stood out for me, because we are living in the days where men have 7 children, and when they come to you, they say, I have one child. They come to you and say, I'm not married, only to find out that they are married. You understand? So we look at those things, and that has to cover the feeling of being in love.
Yeah, and one of the things you touched a very powerful point, that you know, one of the speakers who would say there's a junk in the trunk. And some people, they see the, you know, the front, but they don't know what's happening on the back. So one of the things in a relationship for it to survive is the fact that it's the level of transparency. To be both, you see, it's not one part, both naked and not ashamed. So that is when you are able to open up without feeling
fear.
Yeah, will be vulnerable and be destroyed. Yes, you know. So it's very, very important. So what I'm saying is that it's not love alone that can make the relationship to survive. There are other things that needs to be done for the survival or the prosperity and the longevity of a relationship.
I like that. So guys, ladies, you are hearing it from a man. Love alone is not enough. our beautiful bodies are not enough to sustain a relationship. You know, our beautiful makeup and whatever. The outward appearance is not enough. How beautiful we look with our matching outfits, how nice we look in pictures and vlogs and videos is not enough to sustain. There are certain core values that are needed in a marriage setup in order for it to survive. So if you are still in the dating stage, there are things you need to look at. Will you be able to cover for that man who leaves you the whole weekend without explaining where he is? Remember, when you guys get married, he's going to double that. This time it won't be a weekend. He will leave for a week and then bring you flowers and say happy Valentine's while you were crying the whole week. You know, and that is not the will of God. That is not a setup that is very healthy. So before you commit, before you look at how you are feeling, guys, it's not easy to advise somebody who is in love.
Yeah.
You can't advise a woman or a man who is in love. No matter how much you say, look at the reasoning. Will you be able to be a stepmother? Will you be able to do this and that? There is no time to listen to them when somebody's in love. You know, it's only after when people are growing and we begin to look at certain dynamics and you realize, gosh, this is not for me, or that is for me. So sometimes it is best before you enter, before you commit fully, look at those things. Yes, you love the person. Yes, I love my husband, but was I willing to move from Limpopo to Johannesburg for good?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
those are the things we look at. Are you willing to relocate for love? Are you willing to begezela the aunties who are, which is not not my husband's aunt. I'm just giving an example. Are you willing to begezela those type of things? And guys, I believe with all my heart that when they are talking about begezeling in a marriage, they are talking about begezeling the outside things that brings a marriage. And I'm talking about maybe your mother-in-law doesn't love you. Are you willing to humble yourself and accept those things? Not your partner giving you a hard time. That is not begezeling. That is just pure abuse.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you've said it mouthful. So, hey, love has, okay, it goes with feelings, you know what I'm saying? But remember that when you love, you feel something and whatever. There's nothing wrong about that. But another sphere of love, it's whereby now you put sense into that which you love. You see, now you begin to think, now you involve logic.
Is that after the feelings have mesmerized you?
Yeah, of course. What I'm saying, you feel the goosebumps. There are things to consider. Now you begin to think, you know, you stretch the roots of your mind. You see. So that's when you need to put sense into this love. So you need a lot of maturity. That's what I can say.
I love that. And guys, I think we have put together all the points that answer this question. We are from a month of love. We went to a couples gala dinner and we literally realized, Oguti, love alone is not enough. You know, how a person values themselves, values the next person, values who they are privately and even publicly. It plays a huge role in making sure that your marriage or your relationship continues. I mean, imagine me as a wife, I'm cooking at home and then there's a video of my husband trending, dancing with a shirt off and then doing like this, trending on social media. I mean, for a person like me, that's just a whole embarrassment. A man it's not who I am. I would never have settled for such. So let us look at those things. Look at who your partner is before you bring them more closer to you. Look at what they believe in.
Yeah.
You know, look at the kind of people that are around him. If all your partner's friends are cheaters and abusers, what do you think is going to happen to you? You know? And we cannot overlook, guys, bad company corrupts
a good character.
Exactly, that's the word of God. Even English saying, birds of the same feathers, they flock together. So there is no way a whole lot of confirmations can just lie to you, or your partner could possibly be that type of a person.
Yeah, you've said it mouthful. You've strike a chord when it comes to the issue of belief. I'll tell you, there are different belief systems. There are Jews, there are Muslims, there are Christians, most, etc., etc. These that have especially these two, the first two, the Jews and the Muslims, they don't play. If you are a man, you marry a Muslim.
Yeah,
if you are a
I
Jew,
love that.
You marry a Jew.
You can never go outside.
It's non-negotiable. So that shows that we must be on the sync. You know what I'm saying? We need to flow in the same direction. You see what I'm saying? So I can't say when I say let's pray and then you do the vice versa.
The opposite.
Yeah, we need to flow in the same direction.
You say let's fast. Who is fasting? You need to speak the same language with your partner. And guys, we are not being judgmental. To each their own. If you and your partner, you prefer to go out to groove, that's your own path. As long as you are in agreement, make sure that you are agreeing to be with a person who complements who you really are.
Yeah.
So I think we have, but my love, just to add to the bone of the content, your favorite words, have you ever been with somebody who does not share your own belief, knowingly or unknowingly?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Man of God.
At one stage, I was interested.
Story time, guys. There's a story time. Should wait. Should we record a story time? Because obviously we don't want this video to be long. So just scopes. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I was interested in someone. Little did I know that they love partying and going for drinks, wines.
Man of God.
So
your future was in jeopardy now.
But you know what? I love the frankness, the openness of that person who would communicate and say, you know what, me, I'm living another life. So I don't think we'll be on the same wavelength when it comes to relationship, because I'm a night girl. I go out, parties and what. So yeah. So at least you just tell that we can be on the same boat.
Okay, guys. I think this is just going to be another conversation for another day, because I have a feeling that my husband could have been with somebody who pretended to be a Christian while they are not. But it's a conversation. Are you ready to talk?
Yeah, it's a done deal. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we owe you a video. Please keep reminding us in the comment section. And if you have, by any chance, by all chance actually, because I did ask my VIPs to watch full videos. If you have watched until this far, thank you so much. Valeli Samienoa.
Nibe mnandi, nibe mjojo.
Thank you guys so much, and we love and appreciate you. Until we see you or we meet you again.